Welcome to Ephemera Files with Tommy. I will tell you right now, this is my 4th time trying to make this video. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this time it works. This is a journal that I made in conjunction with the August Altered Book Challenge with Dear Julie Julie on Facebook and on YouTube. You can look up Dear Julie Julie on both of those and find her. I will also link her below. August, and I just finished this, and it is October 4th. So, I have discovered that altered books are not easy for me. It was my first time making an altered book. I had to look up to even see how to do it. I had to YouTube and I looked at photos. I'm not sure altered books are my gig. We'll find out. I may try it again, I don't know. This altered book will not be for sale. There is a story behind it. I will try to get through the video without choking up too much. I have not made it yet in the other 4. So, let's try it. There is a book called The Red Bandanna that I found, and it is about a young man named Welles Crowther, and he is credited with saving at least 18 lives during the September 11th attacks on New York City, and lost his own in doing so. He was brave, he was courageous, he was loving and giving. And I read this book and it moved me. Moved me enough that I went and bought another one so that I could make this and still have a copy to read in my home. So, my intent for this is to send it to his mother, because the number 19 figured prominently in Wells's life, and next September will be 19 years. I hope that it brings her some joy that her son's life is still making an impact on people. I hope that it brings her some peace to know that others care. I hope that she is able to use it for whatever she wishes to use it. I tried to make it very usable. I tried to make it very beautiful. And I tried to make it honoring to his life. So, let's get a look at it. The book is called The Red Bandanna because when Welles was growing up, his father always carried a handkerchief and Welles wanted one, and so he gave him a red bandana, and for the rest of his life, he always had a red bandana with him. And that figures into the story of 9/11 as well. I encourage you to read this book. It is called The Red Bandanna. So let's give it a look. I picked out this book simply because I liked the cover, and then I read it and I cried. I found a little girl's dress that was a denim top and had this red bandana bottom, and so I made several different things out of that. This little floral with the messy thread. This, I believe, is twill that I used. I kept the outside of the book very simple, except for this lace that shows all the pockets. Every pocket has the lace. When we open it up, we've got this little pocket here with the bandana in it, just like he would always carry. A little journaling card tucked in. I have this from the book, and it says, "For all, for whom the day endures." And it's got some journaling spot in there, right in there at the beginning. A little journaling spot here in this pocket, and it tucks underneath that dot to help keep it closed. Here's our first pocket. Some writing space in there. There's a lot of collaging in this book, a lot of places to put photos and memorabilia. We have a journaling card here. Whoops, now I'm going to have to glue that down. I will set that to the side so I don't forget. And a little flip up. This is a picture of Welles at his graduation that I've made into a journaling card. That was in the book, that picture was. There is stenciling throughout. I just happened a while back to buy this stencil at the Dollar Tree. And can you see that? It's all different paisleys like you would find on a bandana. And that worked out perfectly. Here we have a pocket with a journaling card. This is napkin applique here and on the card. Here we have a time card with a paper clip that has napkin applique and stencil on it. Slides right into this pocket here. This is mulberry paper. A lot of the pages are simply covered so that it can be used as a memorabilia book and a photo book. Things can just be tucked in wherever you need. This is a flip up, flip down that is also a tuck with a journaling card. 4 little cards, or no, is that a pocket? Yes, that's a pocket, but I didn't put anything in it. 4 pockets here. I left some of the lines from the book open. It says he was one of them. Effort counts, attitude matters, hard work wins. And then these little journaling cards are tucked into these pockets. Has some writing paper. I dyed this, I think, with coffee, but it turned a really weird gray color, which fits with this book perfectly. Got a flip out with some journaling pages and a waterfall. More napkin applique. This flips open so that you've got even more writing space. And in here is another journaling card. Got a tuck spot with some more journaling. A belly band. This is a photo of Welles when he was, I think, 3 at Christmas when he got a fire truck. And that is from the book, and I simply attached it to a journaling card. I have a washi tape, I don't know what to call this, washi tape banner. Not really, I don't know, I liked it. I have a pocket here with a journaling card with a flip down so you've got extra space to write. And a journaling card tucked into this pocket with some stenciling, paper on the back. I included a map that looks like a busy downtown of a city. There's a flip open spot. This is actually from a composition book from the Dollar Tree that came off the composition book. I included some quotes also from the book. This one says, "You can hold back from the suffering of the world. You have free permission to do so, and it is in accordance with your nature. But perhaps this very holding back is the one suffering you could have avoided." He's saying, if you can do good, do good. Got a little journaling card here with bandana ribbon. Journaling paper there with some stenciling. This little pocket holds another little card with some journaling space right there. And this is popped up so that it holds that flap down. More writing paper and a pocket with just a little border of bandana. This is the second layer of a napkin that I put on there, and then I didn't cover this story at all. I loved this story, and so I left it intact. There's a picture of Welles with his bandana tied around his head. I have a pocket here with a journaling card tucked right in. Excuse me, I think I'm also trying to lose my voice. and a tag that I made from a Tim Holtz packaging. With lined paper on the back and a bit of that bandana. Here's another pocket with a journaling card stenciled. No one ever made a difference by being like everyone else. I liked that quote. With 2 pockets here with journaling cards in them. This is part of that skirt that was bandana printed, and I just covered the entire center of the page. I've got tucked in here some onion skin paper. This is both yellow and red onion, and I liked the color that that gave. A couple of more quotes from the book. A little journaling card that says courage. Journaling spot, another journaling spot that flips open. A little journaling page with some washi tape on it. More writing space. More journaling space and a pocket with journaling room or picture or memorabilia. Anything that you want or she wants. Since this is not for sale, it's not for you unless you are his mother watching this. I have some writing space here and here and here. I simply folded a page over on itself and then glued on some composition paper that had been coffee dyed. And I like the way that that looks with those two, and then when you open it, those two. This is a giant journaling card that has a page from the book and then the second layer of a napkin on it. This is napkin applique as well. Got writing space and a little hidden space where you could put something. This card is from a young lady who is in my youth group, and she passes these out to everyone because she feels like it's important, and I agree with her, that everybody knows that they matter. Everybody can make a difference. More journaling paper tucked into that. Belly band with an envelope that has some more of that odd dyed paper in it for journaling. Another bit of the story, pocket here with a little tag, and another journaling card that has a pocket with another journaling card. I have a little booklet here that I made out of that odd paper that tucks right into this lace belly band. These are little cards, the cards that go, if you remember library card catalogs, these would go between the books for the alphabet. I cut them down so that they would fit with the ABC and fit into these pockets, along with some Tim Holtz small talk? No. Tim Holtz big chat words. Be brave. Some more writing paper in there. Here's a pocket. This was a label from this bandana when I bought it that says, how do I use a bandana? And Welles was an ordinary person who did extraordinary things, and he used his bandana to help accomplish that. And ordinary people can do extraordinary things. This is simply some tissue paper that I crumpled up, and then I rubbed some ink over the top of it. Gave it a really nice look. I really like that. And some more journaling paper. This is backed with, what is that called? A security envelope, the inside of a security envelope. We have a fabric flip with 3 more papers here to write on. A little pocket here with some journaling cards. Oh no, I closed that wrong. Okay, I'll have to flatten that out. more journaling space tucked into that pocket, along with more writing space. Like I said, the number 19 figured a lot into Wells's life. And this is another one of those cards from the library card catalog. This is the name of the book, once again, The Red Bandanna. And I'm going to write a letter to his mother and tell her how, even 18 years after it happened, her son's story is still having an impact and how it impacted me. And I'm going to tuck that in there for her. There's another little tuck spot with another little journaling card. Plenty of them to write here as well. A couple of blank pages. And then this is from the cover of the book. I cut out the title and used that elsewhere in the book. And I glued acetate packaging onto here to make a pocket. And I'm going to print a picture of Welles. I already have it picked out. I just haven't printed it yet, so that I can put that in there. And that is it. That is my altered book honoring Welles Crowther. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Like I said before, this was a stretch for me, but I really feel like I grew from it. I feel like I was blessed by doing it, by reading the book and working to make this in memorial and in honor of somebody who was so very brave. And on that, I just want to remind you to be kind always.